So in today's session, we're going to be looking at a very basic or fundamental concept when it comes to anything IT. But we're limiting ourselves to DevOps engineering. But basically, in order for us to work on DevOps or work in a DevOps environment, we're going to be working on computers, and every computer would have one underlying system or software, which we refer to as the operating system. And so in today's session, we're going to be looking at what an operating system is. But before we do that, we need to look at what computer components are. So basically, when we talk about computer components, like I said earlier, it's just more like the fundamental stuff that comes with, say, IT. And one typical example will be, one typical example will be these things we have on our screen. So we have a few things on our screen. We have the monitor. We have, sometimes people refer to it as the VDU, but I don't know whether anyone does that these days. This is the visual display unit. And there's also the hard drive or the hard disk. Some people may refer to it as something else, or storage. All right, so we also have other components like, say, for example, the processor. So basically the processor is more like the brain of your computer. And then we have a few systems like the RAM, which is for the, sometimes we call that a volatile memory. So it's something that only remembers a few things. And once the system is turned off, it loses that understanding. And so every system will have at least some of these components. The CPU, which is the processor, it will have the monitor, it will have the hard drive or the disk storage drive. It would have some mouse and RAM. It would also, some of them used to have the CD-ROM, the optics, and a few of, well, everyone will have a motherboard, which is more like the backbone of every system. Okay, so we're going to look at something very interesting with computers. That's the operating system.